There are plenty of good reasons to have an early start when heading out for a new photo adventure. For starters, there are next to no traffic and you have the whole road to yourself. The second reason is that old English phrase, early bird catches the worm. Picture this, you're in the middle of your second cup of coffee and suddenly you start to see some morning light forming over a nearby mountain. You realize that the clouds are in a good position to catch the sunrise, and little by little you come to the realization that you need to find a suitable place to stop very, very quickly. Because now's the time for the light that lasts for 4 minutes. In Norwegian there's a saying, "Morgenstund har gull i munn," which very roughly translates to something along the lines of, there is gold to be found in the morning hours. And if you're a bit lucky, you will find gold and you will experience magic.
We were driving towards the destination and then we saw the sunrise and we thought we have approximately 2 minutes. We need a place where there's nothing in front of the sunrise, and we just pulled over, took out the camera, started filming and photographing, and 5 minutes later it was gone. What a fantastic start for the hike. I am going to reveal where we are and where we're headed in just a minute, but right now something happened that kind of proves to me one of my golden rules when it comes to photography. And I have a particular mindset which I try to imply in everything I do, and that is, don't get lazy or don't be lazy. Because when me and my father were walking up this gravel road, I spotted this rock way down there, and I took a photograph and I was pretty pleased with it. And then we walked maybe a couple of 100 meters further up, and my father told me, "Oddbjørn, you should retake the photograph because the rock is in a much better position and you can see the tree more clearly from this angle." And the first thing I thought was, well, I've already taken the photograph. And then I started thinking all these things, and I said, "Oddbjørn, you're being lazy. Don't be lazy, don't get lazy." So I set up, and from this angle you get the autumn color in the mountain, and you get the trees as well as the rock and the tree beside it, and the gray background, gray on gray with the rock. And the sun actually was a bit brighter now than it was down there, so I could get the rock even more clearer. So my father is absolutely right. You're being lazy, don't get lazy. That was my message for today. Don't be lazy. All right, my father has walked further up. I'm gonna catch up with him, and then I'm gonna reveal where we are and where we're headed, because this hike is gonna be great. You have a lot to look forward to. Normally I reveal the location of where we are and where we're headed a bit earlier in the episode, and I don't mean to be all cloak and daggers about it, but the thing was that we wanted to get an early start to make it up to this water before we had a break, so we've been walking quite rapidly. But I think the time has come to reveal the location and the destination, and it's a good one. Today is a good one. Right now we're at a lake called 𝐔𝐿𝐴. The fall is here. This is the first hike of the season, the fall season, and the colors are spectacular. There's almost no wind. The photo light is beautiful. It's subdued light through the clouds, and it rained. The last 2 days it's been raining, so the colors are really vibrant. But I'm talking a lot about where we are, but not where we're heading. There's a cabin further up called Sauabrehytta, and it's a cabin owned by DNT, the Norwegian Tourist Association. It's kind of an unlocked cabin. You can rent for the night and you can sleep there. They have stacked it with food and firewood and etc. And you pay for what you eat and so forth. So we're on our way to that cabin. It's right by the glacier Folgefonna. There's an arm of that glacier called Sauabreen, and the cabin is right next to the glacier, and it's a really beautiful location. We're approximately halfway up there. We walked about 5 kilometers, I think, and it's roughly about a mile up to it. The cabin itself is located at around 1,080 meters above the ocean, I think, and yeah, it's a good hike. But it's very, very, very beautiful. And my father is right here with a map across his neck. We bought a GPS for the occasion because tomorrow morning they've reported some serious fog, and we don't want to get lost on our way down, so we invested in a GPS. But enough about that. How has your day been? Are you
beautiful? It's a long walk. I was a bit worried about the length and the meters height, but we started early.
Got a good head start.
Yeah, and if I can walk in my speed, then I think it will be okay.
We've never been here, neither of us, and I'm very fond of glaciers, so I'm really looking forward to see Folgefonna and Sauabreen. And it's almost like glamping. We have a cabin tonight. We don't have tent, and we're gonna maybe put up a firewood and get a fire going. And I heard some serious rumors about northern lights over the glacier this evening, and I think there's gonna be meteors and comets crashing down into it. It's gonna be
the moon also.
Yeah, the moon is
coming up.
It's gonna be magic.
Yeah, and sunrise tomorrow morning, huh?
A beautiful sunrise. Everything's gonna happen. This is the hike. This is gonna get fun. Whew. That was pretty steep, but also very pretty and pretty spectacular as well. It was a good thing we got the sun peek through on that little climb. Or what do you say?
It's good to be warm again.
The view's great.
But they said the best way up to this cabin was here.
Yes, this is the recommended route.
This is the recommended route.
So I think we're closing in on 𝐔𝐿𝐴.
Yeah, I hope we find this lake very soon. So then we are on the right track.
We are getting closer and closer to Sauabrehytta and the glacier, Sauabreen. But before we can see those things, we need to get on the other side of this lake right here, 𝐔𝐿𝐬𝐿, and we need to climb that steep little hill there. And after we've done that, I think we can see the glacier and the cabin. So not that far now. We've been extremely fortunate with the weather. It's much better than the forecast said, so at least we got that going for us. Are you ready for one last hike?
Yeah, can I pick up my walking poles?
Yeah. First time using them, hey?
Yeah.
Do they work?
New experience. I think it works. They say they take maybe 20% of the load from the legs. Put it into the arms instead.
Last leg.
Last leg.
Alright, let's get going.
Yeah.
That was very cold, but also very good. I'm not sure how it came to be. We were really warm climbing the hill, so I don't know about you, but I feel very invigorated and ready for the next hill.
I feel marvelous now in this fresh water. What do you think the temperature was?
3-4 degrees, something like that.
Maybe a bit more, between 5 and 10.
It was very cold.
It was cold, but it was fresh.
Хорошо. Se på dette. Oi, oi, oi. Vad fint. I've always had a soft spot for glacier, but this was something else. Worth every toil and every sweat just to stand here and look at this, and we're not even there yet. This is just the beginning. There's something ancient, stoic, like it's been there forever. It's quite powerful. What do you think?
That's impressive.
Yeah, it is.
You feel small.
Very small, but fortunate.
Yeah.
Worth every sweat.
Oh yes, but every sweat. And the trip has been just a dream. So let's go.
Let's go, and good work.
Yeah. So far,
so far so good.
And this is a good spot to end the first half of this adventure. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I wish you a pleasant day. Take care and bye for now.
There it is. The great secluded cabin right at the edge of Sauabreen, the glacier. What a sight!